think I'm gonna
They're
make
not
some
gonna care.
gray dudes.
Some gray mice.
I don't think I have gray. Not in speed paint.
Your grim black is.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, it's like a dark gray.
Let me finish these dudes here.
Next time I come over, I'll bring over my medium.
Oh yeah, this is just knocking it back down to what it was. Let's try this. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's better. Yeah, this tone works good on these metal guys. Like, oh wow.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic. Yes, absolutely fantastic. Okay.
One more.
Gotta do some experimenting.
So what I would do when I did the bones is I would basically pre-prime or put one acrylic color on top, usually black, and then I go back and paint whatever I wanted to paint.
I'm gonna do the base back down around here. I don't know what color I'm gonna do that satchel. Okay, so I need to. This guy's face. That looks okay. That looks okay. His tail. Get his hand. This guy's got a lot of satchels and stuff on him.
And the tactical pouches.
Yeah.
Like a rock.
He's got a lot of kit. He's rocking a lot of kit.
Back in the day, there's this. I mean, he's probably still a comic book. His name is Rob Liefeld. He's the guy who made up Deadpool. And he used to put pouches on everybody, like Cable. If you ever read the old, with Cable, X-Force. So every once in a while, I'll see, some of these miniatures with a whole bunch of pouches, and I always think this guy probably read a lot of Rob Liefeld comic books back in the day. And even if he, doesn't want to admit it, it subconsciously stuck inside of his head. All right.
It ain't.
So yeah, it looks.
I mean, the problem is like we got so many to do.
Yeah, but I mean, like, and the other thing too is like you can always come back after you've done this if you want to take just a regular acrylic and touch up or highlight.
We ain't painting painted minis. We got too many minis
if
to
the
paint.
If the internet wants to come back and do their own miniatures, they can.
That's right,
But Franz isn't not.
We got too many unpainted miniatures.
Yeah.
To be dicking around.
I know.
Trying to paint
I'm
stuff that's
with,
already
with gray
painted.
stuff. Yeah. I remember way back in the day before I found the green stuff, gray stuff. My miniatures used to have such bad gaps. Like their arms. The gap on it. And then I found out how to do gray stuff, and then I was like, oh, and there's no gaps in their arms. This is so much better.
What color should I paint those pants? Blue, yellow, red. Blue, yellow, or red?
I mean, if you want them to be Christmassy, then you do red. If you want them to be yellow, is going to be more.
Say no more.
Like my favorite holiday.
Of course, remember I got to do Smurfs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's next week, or maybe later this week.
Is it wrong that when you said you did the Smurfs, and I was like, you know what? If there was only some way I can make Snork miniatures.
The Snorks.
Remember the Snorks?
I knew a kid in school. He was dead ass convinced that the guy who invented the Snorks copied his artwork, because he had these guys called the Snorkels, and instead of having just one snorkel, he had 2 snorkels out either side.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
like, I was on the plane with this dude, and I was showing him my snorkels, and then, lo and behold, the Snorks come out, and he stole my idea.
You know the sad thing is,
What?
if he actually showed a guy, if he actually did show the real guy, and it could have happened. Because like, there's all artists back in the day, man. They like, you know, they didn't have much like material. It's not like the internet now where they can just be like, you know, go to DeviantArt and look up a whole bunch of random stuff, and then. But if some kid told him an idea,
Right? It doesn't look too Christmassy. It looks actually kind of cool. I need to figure out what... okay, that looks not terrible.
no, that actually does not look too bad. Yeah. I was kind of joking about the Christmassy thing, but it's not too bad.
Damn it.
But
I'm just getting stuff on stuff.
well, this
I don't want to
Oh,
go
that's right, yeah.
stuff.
We're not painting miniatures, yeah.
Huh?
Oh no, it's just I'm not painting miniatures. Like, you're not going to go back and fix it. You're one and done.
One and done. They are what they are. But I'm still painting them, so I can go back and fix problems.
I remember when I first started painting miniatures, like I thought I couldn't go back. Like, you know, like I mean I did know, but I didn't know. You know, like you just it's done.
Actually, when these guys dry, they look better.
And then like I was doing something, and then someone's like, "Yeah, just cut back with the old color, and it'll look way better." And I was like, "I can paint it back again. This is an additive process. This isn't like a Sharpie marker where it's one and done."
Yeah, you can go back. Yeah, I'm just making a theme. The whole point of Army Painter is
To paint an art.
you're supposed to be really bad at painting, but it still comes out looking like you know what you're doing. Which it kind of almost does. Almost.
Yeah. Not too bad. Internet, like, share, and subscribe, and tell us about how good Franz is doing. Or if he's not doing a good job, let him know too. The algorithm treats them both as the same.
Yes, it doesn't matter if you hate it or you love it, it still promotes it,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Ooh, look at that. That looks good.
I mean, I'm convinced that, like, you know, 90% of people will watch, like, maybe not 90%, but a good chunk, just hate watch stuff.
You think so?
Yeah,
No,
like,
not 90%. I don't.
Maybe
like,
not 90%.
I don't watch stuff that I don't like.
no, but there's when someone like, oh, Games Workshop screwed up again. You're like, oh, what did they do this time? You go watch it. You know, like,
Oh, that's almost true.
is this the 40K killer? Oh, I want to find out. And then, I guess that's clickbait more than hate watching. But
Ooh, that looks good.
actually, that one does look pretty good. Nice work, sir.
Crap. Alright. Yeah, it's just like you gotta have a color palette
Yeah.
for that ties everybody to the same warband, you know.
Yeah. He's the. I was thinking.
Alright, I need silver. And then I'm gonna quit on these guys and
I could throw him in
give
with
it a break. Oh wait, oh crap! I didn't do this. I haven't touched this guy in a while.
the first one. Yeah.
Huh?
That's the first guy.
Yeah, he needs.
He needs everything.
Okay, let's do a red orb here.
Nice.
And then we'll do a brown stick. That's not bad.
No,
That's
no.
good.
It's like I said, it's working a lot better than I thought it would. So now the washes did not work very well at all, but the speed paints worked pretty well. So people at home take note.
Yeah, this is a learning process.
Yeah.
On some of this stuff.
So, do you ever like are you a D&D fan?
Speaking of D&D,
Yeah.
Dan, after this campaign, wants to do a Keep on the Borderlands campaign. Because I told him when I was really young, I was like 10, I ran a Keep on the Borderlands campaign.
Something like D&D?
Dungeons, yeah. It's the most popular module in basic Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's
right?
Cool.
And he's like, oh man, we need to do that. And then, well, I guess we can after this. It's like one thing at a time, Dan.
Well, so I don't know if you Critical Role, they put out Daggerheart. That's out.
Yeah, because they got screwed with the
Yeah.
licensing agreement.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, when that dries, that's looking good. I just need to figure out. I guess I'm gonna do gray lice if I got gray. I don't have a gray speed paint.
The way you would
But I can do it old school.
You could do it old school. Yeah, that's true. You could just take.
Anyway.
So that came out and it looks interesting, but.
Daggerheart.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it feels like it's gonna be like the Kickstarters where like I'll buy into it, I'll be like all excited, and then no one else will play it or
It's an ant. Get him. It's hard to kill. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna do basic or advanced Dungeons and Dragons first edition. Keep on the Borderlands campaign, that'll be cool after those.
That sounds pretty cool.
I mean, we've been playing the Dungeons and Dragons board game. Keep on the Borderlands is like one of my favorites. What's it looking like? What's the time?
10:30.
That's not bad.
Yeah, let's dip out here a little bit.
What?
I have to dip out here a little bit.
Oh, you gotta leave early, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put this silver on and clean my palette, and then we'll be done.
Cool.
And we'll have a big old pot full of stuff done. Ow, my eyeball. I put my eyeball. Okay, let me try to do the silver. Let's see. I haven't done the silver before. I don't know. Do this guy. Let's see what happens here. It looks like silver. Oh, that's not good at all. Shit, apple barrel looks better than that.
Yeah, everyone says that the speed painter, they're not bad, they just don't work the way you want them to.
Well, That's like I said. We got hundreds of paints. We ain't got it. It ain't gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
It ain't has to be perfect. This guy has a sword, right? Yes, he has 2 swords.
All right.
Yeah, he needs a couple little things here and there, and it'll be good. This guy's got a B. What's this guy got? Nothing. There's a silver tip on his arrow. Yeah, we're not doing like super awesome stuff with these dudes.
Yeah, we're just making it work.
We're just making it happen. Here. I mean, if I had less guys to do, I'd probably take a little bit more time. But
Well, Matt will definitely come and paint his guys, so I'm not.
yeah, well, I'm not painting his dudes. Like you said, he'll paint his dudes. Not bad for a first coat. It's like definitely these guys need some more, some love. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the fur on these 3 other mice, and I gotta do some other weird stuff. I got some pouches that need some color. Maybe I'll do a yellow pouch or a blue for a pouch, or even a purple pouch. That'd be cool. But yeah, they need something other than red and green. Which is other colors out there. And it's just details.
If I leave a couple guys here, will you
Base coat them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can base coat them. You want all those metal dudes done?
I was probably gonna bring those home and do those, but
You need a zenith on them? I mean,
Yeah.
because I got the good paint.
yeah.
Good spray paint. Boom. Here's my that silver. This back. Alright, there's that, and take this off, and I need to wipe this out. There we go. I'm gonna. If you wipe these out early,
Yeah, it doesn't
they
stick.
don't stick. And you know, these are from the dollar store, and I mean, if you take care of them, they last forever. Because whatever the plastic is they make these out of,
Yeah.
paint does not like to stick to it. You know, you can just it's very smooth. It's
Right.
not a rough surface, so paint just rubs right out of these. They got these things called wet palettes, and everybody's all hot and heavy about wet palettes.
Yeah.
But I mean, damn.
The nice thing about wet palettes is that your paint stayed wet longer, but it's not. Yeah.
Boom, like that. Let me just throw this out.
All right, so I'll take the metal guys home, so I can start working on them earlier. Xenophil, all the other guys.
Which that's all those?
All the rest, yeah. I mean, technically, I don't really. I mean, I don't think anyone. I don't know if you want that guy for your mouse.
We already have 10 guys.
Oh, you already? Okay.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's cool.
If you want an 11th one.
I need to Xenophil these two. And 2 mages. I don't really like using magic users, but that's a pretty well-rounded warband. Where I got here it is. Here it is. I'm like, I thought I had a third Panther guy. There we go. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodbye, Internet.
Goodbye, Internet.
See you guys later.